So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to teach our dogs to stop jumping out of the car when we open the door. So I'm going to do a separate video on car safety whilst we're driving, but this video is specifically about preventing them from jumping out, especially if you're on a busy road or something. It's very unsafe for them to do so. So it's really important for us to teach them that the door opening isn't an invitation to jump out. Now, if you don't fully trust your dog, what I would recommend is getting a lead on them to begin with, because if they do happen to jump out, you want to be able to grab hold of them quickly and reset them straight away, which is important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open and close the door a few times, because if you've got a dog that jumps out, it's probably a big trigger for them just hearing the door handle, because then they're going to be like a loaded spring ready to fly out of the door. So I'm going to change up that predictability of hearing that sound, that it sometimes means the door closes again straight away. And I want the dog to get used to seeing the door open, hearing it open, and then just staying in that position. So I'm going to open it a little bit, close it a little bit. If the dog goes to jump out, I'm going to just use a ah or a no, something like that, whatever your little correction sound is, but I'm going to do it calmly. I'm not going to get annoyed with the dog. So I'm going to open it, close it. If the dog stays there, great, you can open it a bit further next time. It depends how opportunistic your dog is. You might have to do that a few times first, just open and close. Just very briefly, open a bit wider, close it. You can keep doing it. If your dog stays there, great. You can start increasing a bit of duration. But also what you can do is start paying them in position. If my dog goes to jump out now, all I'm going to do is and I'm going to close it. All right. Let the door be the thing that stops your dog coming out. Try to make sure it's not you. So you're better off on this side, ideally, when you're doing it. But I'm going to have to stand here while paying her so you can see me on the screen. But I'm just going to pay her for staying in position, yeah? Because I want her to be reinforced for staying there while the door is open, yeah? And then I can start increasing my distance a little bit, but you've got to be really quick if your dog is opportunistic. Good girl. Good. Now, some people like to add a stay or a wait command, which is fine. You can add that additional layer if you want. But personally, I want my dog to fully understand this threshold without too much instruction. Good. So once you've added a bit of duration and distance, what you can start doing is adding distraction. So she's a really greedy dog, so I'm going to have to be careful with this. So I'm going to throw some on the floor. Good girl. If she goes for it, I'm going to be on that side of the door and I'm going to shut it. But I trust her to stay here at the moment. Good girl, good. And then I can close it and repeat that, because that distraction is a big part of this. You know, you want to build up the dog's ability to stay there whilst distracted, because you're going to have dogs coming past, you're going to have cyclists, you're going to have cats running past, you're going to have family members greeting them, and you want them to be able to stay there. And then you just need to give your dog the release command. Okay. And without that command, they should be staying in the car. Until then, just build up distance, duration, distraction, a bit like a stay command. And eventually your dog will understand this threshold, which is really important. And if you'd like more free dog training tips, feel free to give our pages a follow.